Well, everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review My Old Ass. And this is from writer-director Megan Park, and focuses on the story of Elliott, played by Macy Stella, who winds up going out to celebrate her birthday in the woods near the Cranberry Bog farm where she grew up. And she's out there with her friends in the middle of the woods, and they take mushrooms, and she winds up encountering the 39-year-old version of herself, played by Aubrey Plaza. And this sparks kind of a life-changing perspective for her over the last couple of weeks of her living out there on the farm before she goes to the big city of Toronto. And this film, first off, is so damn funny from start to finish. This film's only slightly under an hour and 30 minutes, and there are so many hilarious lines from these characters. There's one particular drug trip during this film that is so funny and makes such a pitch perfect reference, and all the actors are so committed to it. I legitimately was laughing out loud in the middle of the theater, along with a packed theater, and everybody else was laughing. This film really has a great sense of humor. It has a really good understanding of, you can definitely tell, Gen Alpha kind of humor, and everything's really working there. And it feels fresh. The dialogue feels sharp, it feels interesting, and just how the characters interact with each other. Stella and Plaza have amazing chemistry. Aubrey Plaza's not in the film a lot, but when she is, she really delivers such a charismatic performance, and Stella's off the charts. Just the level of just physicality, sense of humor, comedic timing, emotional weight that she brings to her performance, and everything in between. There's just so much going on, and Stella creates Elliott as this fully realized character in so many ways, and Plaza gives such a great performance too. There's a big emotional beat towards the end of this film, which this film is able to capture so many laughs. But then when it gets to the point of this journey, there's so much emotion there. And this film has great themes as it digs deep into ideas of valuing your experiences, because you never know what's going to be the last time you get to do something. Live in the now, make the moment, and not get stuck in the past or keep looking to the future and not appreciating what you do have until you don't have it anymore. And this film deals with those themes in such an organic and poignant way. And there's so much emotion weighted in this film. By the end, my whole theater, so many people were crying. I was getting emotional. It just clicks. There's a fun, earnest romance going on here, too, between Elliott and Chad, played by Percy Hines White, who honestly is just really charming in his own right, and it's hard not to understand why Elliott has feelings. Even Maddie Ziegler and Carice Brooks, who play Ruthie and Roe, her best friends, they're getting high on shrooms at the beginning of the movie is so funny, and everybody's pulling their weight. And Maria Dizia, who plays Elliott's mom, they have some great moments too, and there's just a lot of heart. And, Alan Golem, who plays the dad, Seth Isaac Johnson, and Carter Trozzolo, who play the two brothers, they all are doing a really fine job. There's so many good characters in this film that just really capture so much heart and soul and depth to this experience. I was just so surprised and floored by how much they could pack in such a tight little film, perfectly paced, and everything except for one thing really working. The music choices, the songs, perfect. The score felt so cheesy, kind of trying to be emotionally manipulative, and it just kind of took me out of the movie. at times where I'm trying to really enjoy this really well written scene on the screen, and then it's just going with like sad, slow piano and all these very generic sounding kind of like sad songs and compositions, and it's just like, why are you trying to ruin this scene that I'm watching that has great acting, great writing, great performances, really funny moments, and heartfelt moments, and it's just like this cheesy soundtrack. But in the end, it does not take too much away from the film, and this is still such a great film with so much to love about it from top to bottom. This one is certainly one that you're going to have to check out as it slowly starts rolling out in September. But those are my thoughts on My Old Ass. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.